Welcome, friends. It's good to see you. My name's Remy, and I am your favorite voice in the void. I haven't done that in a little bit. I panicked because I'd forgotten to think of a joke before going live, so I just used the old thing as a filler. I still like it. I like it as a thing that sort of speaks to the whole eldritch creature shtick, which I'm still very happy to embody. We are going to do some more Silksong. I did a little bit of work off stream. You didn't miss much. I got a little bit of dialogue from 12th Architect. Is that what they're called? Yes. From 12th Architect, when I went to go revisit their shop, and Hornet asked them if they could teach us the song of the Cogwork song, and 12th Architect said, no, I can't do that, but there's someone up in the upper Cogworks that can, so I guess we're going to do that. But not right now. I have other stuff I wish to do today. Let me hit the buttons to make Hollow Knight come up while I do the content warnings. So, Hollow Knight, Silksong, is a wonderful game where all of the people in it are adorable anthropomorphic bugs. If you have a problem with bugs, this might not be the game for you. Additionally, the game is full of combat, what the ESRB calls fantastical violence, a swordplay without a lot of gore or detail. The series is not a stranger to body horror, so perhaps that will be a thing we see in the future. Uh, I've been warning for religious trauma as the main adversaries of the game are the Citadel and a thing that has installed itself as a god in the Citadel. And starting last week, I've been warning for we have this thing that I've been using that gives us armor hearts. But in order to use it, it is a needle that we apply to ourselves. I'll be giving a specific warning for when I'm about to use that, but a warning that it is in here. And I think those are all the content warnings I need to give for Silksong at the moment. Content warnings for myself. I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes and talks frankly about their trauma. If that is not your vibe, it's okay that that's not your vibe. If that is something you can chill with, I hope that you enjoy your time here. Right. Let's do the dingle dong. There we go. And we'll just hit the live. There we go. And start in with Silksong. I turned the audio down again, didn't I? Yes, I did. So first of all, you'll notice we're starting in Bellhome because I wanted to show off my house. Part of the things that I did to prepare for the stream was go out and get a whole bunch of rosary and then buy most of the house upgrades. So we have fairy lights and a little desk that we can check our relics at if we wish to do that. Hi there, Freya Raccoon Cat. It's good having you. We are about to go help a friend of ours. So one of the other things I did while off stream was I had intended to sort of clear a path into to Songclave so I could do that other courier quest a little easier. And then I didn't because when I got to the Grand Bellway, I took a look at the not hero board, the wish board, is it called? The job board that's there. And saw something that made me go like, oh, this is actually our next priority, obviously. So let's go up to the first shrine. I haven't actually taken the quest so that I can read the text out on stream. Yep. Yep. So, Hunt Cloaks of the Choir, I guess we'll take this. Our haunted brethren wandering the great halls still wear their fine white cloaks. The settlement would greatly benefit from their protection. Please fetch some for us. I can just do that passively as I do whatever the hell I'm about to do. And balm for the wounded. For the sake of our ailing... Oh no, this is Sherma's voice, right? For the sake of our ailing brothers and sisters, I will descend into the Holy White Ward and search for healing supplies. If you are able, please come join me. Company will make the work much merrier. So we're going to down into White Ward, where we were last week, and, I don't know, hang out with Sherma for a bit. That sounds fun. Here's the thing. It's more that I don't want anything bad to happen to Sherma, and I'm afraid if we leave this for too long, something bad will happen to Sherma. So we are just going to do that real quick. Which the hell way is it to White Ward? The easiest way to be to go back down the elevator. I hope your day's been well, Freya. Oop. Did I run into something? No, it's fine. Oop, I thought I had a little bit more silk than that and could do my spear thrust, but didn't, it turns out. There we are. It's fine. I got it off anyway. Is it down this way? No. What is down this way? Oh, that's where there were like a couple of snitch bugs surrounding a spool thing. I just got here. I'm drawing myself. Lovely. Oh, I really like that, actually. I didn't expect that. So we can, as I might have sort of been able to anticipate, take the choir cloaks off of chorister pilgrims when we kill them. But I didn't expect them to actually like rip off of the model of the enemy, which they are. Now we're just sort of stripping their corpses. So that's, you know, impressive. Enjoy it as a little piece of flavor. Should I have warned? Maybe I should have. For sort of, I don't know how I would describe it, really. Casual sexism? There's a whole bunch of interactions that Hornet has that are a little... just a little creepy. Not incredibly so, but not creepy. Okay, the hoods that the Elliots and the Hooks have apparently don't count as robes, which makes sense, I guess. They don't go across the body, they're more masks. And we go this way, which should be open now. Yes, it is. I'll just take a rest here. At the top of White Ward. And actually, let's just take the elevator down. And see if we can find Sherma down here. There's not a symbol on the map that says, like, Sherma was here. Huh, there's a little bit underneath this, too. I gotta remember that. There's a space, apparently, it's shown on the map, a small piece of place you can go underneath where the elevator actually stops. So if I raise the elevator and then, like, walk down here by myself, then it should probably, I don't know, probably something there. No reason to not look. An ornate lock with a mechanism with a keyhole at its center. We don't have the key for that still. Okay. I thought we'd get it running around this space, but apparently we haven't. It's also not a simple key, because we have a simple key right now. Okay, can't go out that way. Alright, that's where the bug with the face wrappings was. I'm probably gonna have to go back there, huh? Let's just crack you. Oh. Fall down this away. Oh, good, you're just out now. I don't know, do you count as body horror? Probably. I don't know if I described this properly when we fought it last time because I was in a little bit of a panic. But they're just like a bug. They look just like one of the sort of generic beetle bugs that you see around, except this one has a whole bunch of silk wrapped around its head. And when it attacks us, it's going to do that by extending that silk like tendrils. Very chthonic, apparently that's not what that word means. Of or like a Cthulhu. And actually, yes, let's do this real quick. I'm just going to activate this elevator and fall back down the shaft. Okay. And that'll let us slide all the way down and see what's down here. Oh, hey. Rewarded for our curiosity, we have received half a spool. I can't jump up there, can I? No. Alright, we got the harpoon last stream. One of the last few pieces of Hornet's boss fight kit that's been missing, where she can dash about while by using her needle as a grappling hook. Which I've used just a little bit, but not a lot, because there's definitely a couple of areas where I knew I could go and use that, but I wanted to do them on stream. Because part of the reason I'm playing this like on stream whatsoever is because I like sharing experiences with people, and I like sharing I like my experiences that I'm sharing with people to be like the new, fresh, in the moment take, right? And so I try to do as little as possible. That's a track. That says track. This is tracking Sherma, isn't it? Yep, sure is. Through this area where the big bugs with the scissors are. Oh, you hit a lot harder than I thought you did. That's fine. Forgiven value, fine. Right, well, this time we don't have to go over to the left, because we know Sherma isn't over there. We'll just come over here and go down. And... just really, really hope she got through here okay. Have to do a little bit of fancy footwork on you. I'm getting much better at incorporating the boomerang in my moment-to-moment fighting, which is nice. Sherma went this way. Again, she apparently got to the other side of these bugs, so that's good. Shit. Oops, I didn't realize you were over there, friend. I didn't necessarily mean to hit you with a lava ball. I'm not going to say I'm mad about it, because, you know, you are trying to kill me with scissors. There we go. Apparently this isn't where Sherma is, so you must have gone up this way. Let's actually go back and hit that last tracking point again. Yep, did come over this way. Up and to the left. And enter. Oh, we couldn't enter this way before. Sherma apparently, like, all on her own, moved a whole bunch of shit to reveal this door. Here's another landslide of gurneys. Hi, Sherma. She's so nervous, just sort of clinking her chime as its stem. Okay. Hi, Red Maiden. Have no fear, it's only I, Sherma. I found healing supplies, but then the way back collapsed. I heard moaning from the dark. Oh, how thankful I am to see you. Bunch of bugs in the background started shaking. That's fun. Hold your gratitude, little one. The dead are stirring. Okay. I hate that. So they're choristers, the ones that have the cloth on their heads. Except now they also extend tendrils all over the fucking place. With needles on the end. That's what you want, right? Oh shit, there's another one back here. I am glad that Sherma is immune. I didn't re-equip the bell thing that lets me heal for free. Let's do that real quick since we're right here. Nope, that's the map. Shit, is that better? Yeah, Druid's Eye, that's the thing we're replacing. Because I need the Magma Bell. Warding Bell shields the bearer as they bind their wounds. This is not the way I meant to go. I mean, I guess we can just elect not to fight you, since we know where we're going now. That's going to save us a little bit of time and energy. And yes, this is the same dialogue. The dead are stirring. At the undead Starbucks, dead are stirring. Yeah, I hope they are. That sucks. I'm sorry I upset it. Okay, let's just heal real quick. Damn, two of you, huh? At the same time? Yeah. Okay, we might have to do this fight a few times. because fighting both of those in a small enclosed space is not very fun. Should I just use my blue needle to make that a little bit easier? I think the answer is yes. So let's do that. Alright, so we'll enter, and then, hey, here is the content warning. I'm about to use the thing that has Hornet stabbing herself with a needle. I will do a countdown and then audibly say when it is done. So in 3 and 2 and 1. And there we go. Grab this and get our silk back. Hold your gratitude, the dead are stirring. Gonna go back here and heal real quick while I have the opportunity. I just need to play a lot more cautious with you, I think. Alright, so that's good. There's just a couple of these now. The ones with the tendrils. Oh, right. Right underneath me, huh? Yep. Okay. That's completely fine. This is the run. Wow. Right back to it. Oh, I'm out of blue juice, huh? Yeah. Fuck is it called? Plasmium? I'm out of plasmium. I need to go back and see xylitol. And re-up my prescription, I guess. Did I bring my water out here? I didn't. I'm gonna finish this fight and then I'm gonna go grab my water real quick. God, it's not even that big of an AoE. I just need to be a lot more cautious of it. That's not the best time to have healed, but I got away with it. So I can lead you, like, all the way into that little corridor. I don't think that does anything good. Absolutely take this moment to heal. Being stuck between two of you is a lot less fun. There we go, got one again. And the other one. Apparently that was it. Good. Ooh, and now Sherma comes off of her bench.
Oh, Red Maiden, I'm sorry to have lured you into such danger, and those poor bugs, bewitched by the thread, no sin could possibly warrant such a fate. Your pity is not misplaced, but better suited for another time. For now, you should look to your own care. Yes. I should get these healing supplies back to the pilgrim settlement above. My brothers and sisters have waited long enough.
Balm for the wounded. Wish granted.
Megina Fora.
Can you safely make your way back? Nope, sorry, that's Hornet. Can you safely make your way back to the settlement, little one? I could escort you if need be.
Olivehan.
Oh, no, I'll lay no more of my troubles upon you, Red Maiden. With the way cleared, I can return under my own guidance. After all, what's another pilgrimage, huh? Oh, and I have something for you as well. I found it buried amongst the broken relics down here, in the darkness, glowing with a pale light. 'Tis an odd-looking thing, not exactly holy-seeming, but I would be honored if you accepted it all the same.
Hey, the other half of the spool. Our ensilkening is yet more ensilkened. I think we only need one more of those before we can heal twice in a row. That'll be nice. Speaking of, there we go. Now we won't die on the way back.
I'll bring the healing supplies to the settlement with all haste, Red Maiden. Fear not on my behalf. My fellow pilgrims are all praying for me, and thereby no harm will befall me.
I like that her faith is pretty undaunted, honestly. It's the difference, I guess, between, like, I think this idea might be half-baked and need a little more time in the oven. But the difference between faith in the church and faith in the thing that the church actually represents, right? We're just gonna fall back down here where, into the chorister's room, the underworks. Alright, so that's done. Do I want to go up and just do some more fighting in the coral chambers and finish out that other job too while I'm at it? Because I need to turn that other request in at the job board, I think. Oh, how many rosary do I have? Is it very much? It's 326. Hang on, let's go ahead and jump up here and have a chat with 12th Architect. And get one of those things.
Are you still to climb to our grand core, Bugred? Within you may marvel at the work of architects, my own, and all those past before.
Cadestre.
My path takes me in many directions, Master, but in due course I will ascend the core and claim the melody atop it.
I wanted to use up this craft metal we have. Let's take the scuttle brace, mostly because I have no idea what it is. The cogwork wheel seems like I understand what that does. Sawtooth circlet is, it's another thing that, like, hits people as they deal damage to us, and I sort of understand that. I have no idea what the fuck scuttle brace is going to do. It's a movement thing. So I really want to equip it and just see how that goes. Artificial spine that clasps tight around the shell enhances the wearer's innate flexibility, allowing rapid retreat. Does that just raise our move speed a little bit? It's difficult to tell. No, the initial, so when we hit the right trigger to start our hunter's run, there's an initial little dash, and then it just goes into the run. And that initial dash is now much faster before she settles into the pace of the run. So that's just going to make that a lot faster at escaping from danger. I said I was going to get my water real quick, and I'm going to do that. Give me just one moment. Okay. I'd need that water a little bit more than I usually do, even while I'm streaming, because we had a baked potato for dinner, which is nice actually. I'd forgotten how much we just like having baked potatoes generally, and indeed how easy they are to make at home. But the problem is we did not let it cool down enough before we started eating it, so we do have a little bit of a burn on the roof of our mouth. And let's just sort of crunch these fuckers apart real quick. I think you will probably drop a... Ow. Drop a cloak. No? Apparently not. Come back down here. Come down here. I don't want to fight you up there. Ow. Excellent. Wonderful. Exactly how I drew it up, except I lost a whole bunch of lives that I didn't necessarily need to lose. Not that way. Well, hang on, this way. Can we open whatever the hell is on here? No, we still need to go around to the back of this place, however the fuck we're supposed to get in there. The area that has the mural of the red moth in it. I'll just go ahead and rip that off of you. How many more of these fire cloaks do I need? I need 6, I need 15. So that's what, 9 more? And then 8 more. 7 more. Sort of skip past these. Ow. Let's say I skipped past these cogwork bugs, and I had meant to, and then I fell down a pit. Oh, I disagree that I did not hit you with that, but I can disagree all I want, it turns out. 10, so 5 more. If I just climb the rest of this, yeah, if I climb up to the other entrance, up this shaft and next, that'll probably net me enough fights with people wearing cloaks that I'll be able to finish out that quest by the time I get back up to Songclave.
Friend.
No, the thing you're wearing doesn't count as a cloak legally, so let's just knock you off and not have to deal with that fight. Should I go? No, not really. I was looking at that and was like, should I go talk to the fucking the gourmands? The gourmand servant, but no, I don't. I want to actually finish the whole quest before I go back there. Oh, I'm not even supposed to go up that way. That's why I'm having trouble doing it, because I'm not meant to. Let's drag you over this way. So as to make sure that when I smack you apart, you don't fall into the spike pit where your cloak will become unusable. I guess it's no good if it's full of holes. I mean, apart from the holes that I'm clearly putting in it because I'm hitting you with a needle. If you wanted to, I guess, you could just call this very aggressive sewing. Give stitching them up a whole new meaning. I'm very proud of that joke. There we go. I think that's the last one. Yeah, Wish updated. Wonderful. So, yeah, let's just... Fuck it, let's just go. Doing just a little bit of fancy footwork off of this wall, so I don't have to fight you on the moving fucking platforms. There we go. Get down here. Down here. Oh, that's interesting. My phone just went off. The phone doesn't usually go off, but people don't tend to call. It didn't ring as though someone was calling. It's just normally when I get a notification or something, it comes in through the other phone, the one that's not technically or legally a phone. I'm just gonna bounce past you. Yeah, I'm just gonna bounce past here. Pogo, pogo, pogo. In through the room where we fought those folks. Where now those statues want to sing us a song. Sing out loud, sing out long. Hell is that from? trying to place it. It must have been from something like school age music class. It's not clicking. Deposited a whole bunch of choir cloaks. Cloaks of the choir wish granted. We get heavy rosary necklace. Donate strengthening songclave, as posted by caretaker. How do all these wretched lost bugs keep finding their way here? Each hungry, squalling for shelter. We need more rosaries, so empty your pockets. Gladly, actually. I'll just go ahead and crack this necklace, and then I'll have enough to put into that pile. Do you have anything new to say? Nope. How about you, Sharma?
Welcome back, Red Maiden, and thank you again for coming to my aid. I'm no healer, but with the supplies we found in the ward below, even my unlearned claws can ease the suffering of our brothers and sisters. That such darkness could creep into this most holy of places, even though we pilgrims kept our promise to ascend. I confess I wondered the meaning of it all. But enlightenment doesn't come easily, or all at once. I should just continue my task in the meantime. All of these marvelous healing supplies, surely they, at least, are some proof of the Citadel's holy nature.
You're grasping just a little bit, but I am glad for your positivism. Well, that's that taken care of. Let's go do the fucking thing then. It had been my intention to start this game by start this stream by going through the mist, which was an area that we'd gotten into, sort of accidentally. Not accidentally, just while we were exploring, and then it was way too tough, and I was like, no, fuck that, actually. But we have a few more tools in our kit. I feel a little more comfortable in our combat ability, and we're gonna go in there and try it again. Oh, nope. Hang on, over this way. Where's the best way to do this? Graymore, I guess. Actually, let's go to Bellheart first. I checked the job board there and see if anything new has been posted, but I don't think that should be the case. No. Just run right through here through Greymore. Which way do we go to make that a little bit easier? How the hell do we get there? It's not through Craw Lake. That's how we get into Bilewater on the right there. And I guess it's to the left through Sinners Road? Yeah, through Sinners Road. Okay. We're gonna have to be just a little cautious going there. Hang on. Hello, big dead bug in a corner. Do you like music? No, you don't. I don't know why it was just that one dead bug that was still had enough spirit left to speak to us through the needle. And okay, just gonna run past you then. I've got places to go and ghosts to accomplish. take a stop in at the halfway home real quick. Take a seat so we don't have to run all the way back. Let's see what New has to say for herself.
Miss Grown-Up is hunted much, so soon is time for New to venture out. Oh, right, no, I forgot you have the snail cadence. Miss Grown-Up has hunted much, so soon is time for New to venture out, she thinks. Keep your sights keen, for to meet in the wilds would be a delight.
Oh, okay, you're telling us that we can meet you out there, probably at other boss fight arenas. I should maybe go around and have a look for those. How does the scarecrow? I'm just gonna leap over this way. We're just doing the jumping and bouncing through Greymoor. Oh, I hadn't really noticed all of the windmills back there. I guess that makes sense. This is where the Greymoor is the area where they took the scraps of thread and then turned it into usable thread again. Presumably mills are good at like doing the automation for the winding. Ow, okay. I didn't forget about the crocodillos, I just sort of didn't think they'd still be this rough as a combat encounter, but no, we're just gonna not. Alright, it's the top of this room and then over to the left. Get. Get. We haven't seen Shocker in a while either. I wonder if she's not stuck in Bilgewater, but I wonder if she's still in Bilgewater because that's the last place we could have encountered her and didn't. Let's go ahead and heal here too. Make things as easy for ourselves as possible. Damn it. Okay. No. Stop that. Fell in the grub water. So let's just go back and rest and get the grub water out. Ow. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. But I did do it. Crush you apart. Ow, 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 ow. I forgot how just like passively rough this area was. Like, it's not that the enemies are that bad, they're not. It's just that everything's made of spikes. So traversal is a little fraught. Okay, so we go out here to the left and fall in the grub water. I absolutely meant to do that. I'm not frustrated with myself at all. You know what? That's fine. We're just gonna have this fight against the Hulk again. The chain Hulk? With the chain whip? Yeah, that quick dash out of range is really something. That's doing me a world of good. All right, back here. Actually, how about y'all? No, you are also not terribly interested in my needle and playing. I've been getting better. All right, here we are back in the mist. And again, this is the area where there were a whole bunch of fucking ghosts. And, I sort of took a couple steps in here, decided no, and came back. It is much like Greymoor is, full of, and I think I've said this before at the time, but we've not been here for a while, so let's go over it again. Full of, like, these wooden structures with cages hanging over them from heavy chains, which is mostly what we're using to platform. So let's really have a look at you now that I can get close enough to you to see you without you attacking me. They're also definitely bugs. They're just very ethereal looking. They look very sketchy, for lack of a better term. They look like they were drawn with a sketch brush, like a wholly different brush than the rest of the enemies are made with. Hey, Fox. I'm just admiring this wraith. Yep. And you become very angry with me when I get too close. But you're not actually that difficult to handle. I just need to watch out for your rush when you scream at me. Good. I just need to make sure I am... Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. Right. So I said they weren't that hard to dodge, and that's correct. I just need to wait for them to decide where they're going to dash to before I dash out of the way. Let them lead the dance. It is a very cool area, and I'm excited to explore it more now that I have the confidence to. Oh, damn it. Are we gonna fight this Chain Hulk again? No, let's not fight this Chain Hulk again. Let's just run out here. And in fact, let's go ahead and use one of our little, Silk Eaters to get our cocoon back. So that I can be sure to have healing available to me, like, right from the start without having to go through that other ghost. No, okay. I didn't remember those two things there. And was like, wait, did this area... Huh. Hang on. Just a damn old moment. It is. The whole area is changing when you load into it. All of the platforms are different. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Alright, so I guess a map of the area is not really going to be in our future, because what fucking good would it do? I don't think I knew about that entrance to the mess. I think I went into it by a different way. Yeah, we found another entrance into it from the top of Bilgewater. At the top of that massive waterfall in Bilgewater. Yeah. Okay, so that's really fucking interesting. So, I guess I'm just going to move forward and see what that does for us, rather than exploring around too much. I'm just gonna try not to aggro you, because I don't want to fight you on this fucking... Ooh, hey! Spike trap. Good. I'm glad that's there. It's keeping me on my toes. Also spikes that fall from above. I wonder how the sanitation works for this. Because I wonder if it's chunks of rooms that are different all the time, or if it's chunks of platforms that get loaded into the room. And I don't think I have the correct language to be able to describe the idea I want. If each room is distinct and it just loads a different one every time, or if all of the items in the room are themselves randomly placed. Yes, that's what I mean. I'm just gonna, you know what? You seem to, well, I was about to say, you seem to be adopting a you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you idea, and I'm into that, but no, I got just a little too close, I guess. I think they also have less frames on their animation, do the wraiths, which sort of sells the etherealness of them a little more. I'm just going to keep going to the left, to the best of my ability, and see if that does anything. I don't want to fight you here, but I don't think I have a choice. Yeah, I have to wait until you actually start moving before I can be assured that I'm not going to get hit, I think. Ooh, okay. I didn't like having that fight on a bunch of platforms above nothingness, but did get there. Yeah, I can go up that way. I don't know if I want to go up that way. I'm just going to keep going to the left. Let me guess, we don't have a map of this area? Yup. Okay. Well, then I'm going to back up and fight you over here. I'm pretty sure each room was made and it shuffles the rooms around. Nice. And neat. I wanted a third N-word, but I couldn't get to it quickly enough. Nope. I wonder if I should be making a better effort to follow these floating Luma flies. I wonder if they are trying to show me a path, but at the moment I'm just trying to get my bearings in a largely ephemeral area. I've been using that word a lot today. Yeah. Ow, fuck. Okay. Do I get over this way? Yeah, I mean, yes. Okay, I'm glad that it appears to keep the same room when I move zones. Oh, fuck. Okay, well... Well, come down here then. Ugh. That was closer than I would have liked, and now I only have the one health left. Well, that's up. I want to keep going to the left and see if that actually motherfucking does anything. Well... Okay, so... we might be in the mist a little while. I'm going to take a break much earlier than I would ordinarily, but I need to for biological purposes. Before I do that, I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, Ukrainian, Palestinian, Congolese, Sudanese lives matter. There are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow walkers upon this earth, and I like to make a point for direct mutual aid, as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, because people who are suffering less can stand shoulder to shoulder with us a little bit taller. So while I'm on the break, and I'm going to go to my social media and check out the mutual aid hashtag and boost what I can there. I recommend that you have a look at mutual aid initiatives that exist in places where you operate, both online and in meat space, because the only way we get out of this mess is through, and the only way we get through this mess is together. In the meantime, I'm also going to do a stretch and have some more of this water. Suggest that you do whatever self-care is useful to you, and I'll catch you back here in just a little bit. I hope you'll join me then. Hey there, I'm back. We had a pretty good day today. It was Riley's day out because Riley hasn't had a day out in a little while and wanted to go up to the park. There's this place here in Oklahoma City called the Myriad Gardens, and it's just like a botanical park with an amphitheater in it and a like greenhouse structure that they occasionally turn into like themed walkthroughs, which they're apparently doing right now because it's close to Halloween, so it's turned into Pumpkinville. You apparently need a ticket to go into that, so we didn't have money for it, so we didn't. It looked like it was mostly centered for angled at kids anyway. But the park's still very nice. A whole bunch of very varied, lost the word, plant life. With little explainer plaques in front of them. Riley desperately tried to get some, I'm being told not desperately, tried to get some pictures of butterflies because there were quite a lot of butterflies just kind of hanging around on some of the more colorful paths, but they wouldn't hold still long enough. So Riley did get a picture of a tree that Riley particularly liked. The reason apparently that Riley enjoyed that tree is because it looked like a monster, and Riley uploaded it onto the laptop and just started painting over the picture to turn it into a sort of dinosaur beast. It's still working on it. Sorry. Anyway, that was our day. I hope you've had an alright day, Fox. Ow. Okay, well, this has gone very south very quickly. Oh, you can slash right through that cage, huh? Fun. Well, not getting those rosaries back, I guess. That's fine. I need to just avoid doing those fights whatsoever and just climb. Because it's rough enough going through the mist. Not one gorilla in there. I understand they'd probably be too big to register for the Hollow Knight world, but... So I guess maybe there are gorillas there, they're just so big that we perceive them as pillars or something. I'm gonna hop up this way. Okay, so I think the answer to my question is yes. We are going to follow the Luma flies as much as possible. Do you want me to go out that way, or are there more little flies over this way? There don't appear to be any. Oh, there's a little more up here. Oh, damn. Okay, well, hang on. I'm just gonna go here where I can fight you a little more easily. You don't like dashing at me if I'm directly below you, which is useful. I'm glad you had a nice day. I've been to like one botanical garden and it was absolutely wonderful. They're nice. Honestly. They're just little pieces of just little patches of beauty in the city. Not that the city itself isn't beautiful in other ways. There's actually a lot of very good botanical garden sculpting at our local zoo, which I've been meaning to fucking go back to. Oh, spike trap, wonderful. Which I've been meaning to go back to for quite some time. Going to the zoo here, the Oklahoma City Zoo, is one of my favorite, like, day out activities. Because I love animals and there are lots of animals there. I think it's mostly that it's a variety of things. It is the liking animals bit, but it's also that we hold a lot of good memories about the zoo. And one or two bad ones now that I'm thinking about it, but, you know, mostly positive. Oh, well, I've fallen and have been sent back to the beginning of the area, which is not quite what I want. So... well, I thought that would go a little better than it went. That's fine. Please come down here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sporting of you. Yeah, directly underneath seems to be the blind spot for, like, a lot of these folks. A lot of the ones that fly, anyway. Alright, well... I'll just wait for the chain hulk to get to the other side of that platform so I can get our cocoon back real quick and heal the grub water I landed myself in. Okay. So going to the left, like, 5 fucking screens didn't help us too much, so let's try and go up more then. Let's see if that gets us anywhere. I'm sure there is some sort of trick that I should be paying closer attention to kind of make it out of this lost woods. Okay. But I'm not sure what it is. I say that because I like, I believe in Team Cherry as a development construct, right? And do not think that they would just make the solution to this, I don't know, fucking stumble around until you figure it out. No, the Lumaflies are, well, the Lumaflies are in the same place every time, too, so that's not what I'm supposed to be following. Is there anything in the background it looks like I should be paying sharper attention to? You know what they say, the real Team Cherry is the friends we made along the way. I don't disagree with you. My brain has provided friends are important, that's why they tied Dandy to the Sephiroth, which is, I swear, a sentence that makes sense within its context. But I don't think I can explain it. There we go. That went well. I'm just trying to go up as much as possible now, and I think that's not actually doing much for me. Yeah. Oop, got away from that pretty effectively. A part of me is wondering, and I am asking this question, if I need something to get through here that I don't have yet. if there was some sort of compass or guide that I would get somewhere else that would make that not a bunch of randomness to get through. No, you have everything you need. Okay. So, let's have a look at the large map then. So, the large map sort of points to... like this empty area between the cauldron and Greymore around there being the area where the mist would be if we had a map for it. But I'm not seeing where another exit from it would be, unless it's like right down there at the bottom of the Underworks, or right up there on the far right of it. Although I think that door is closed on the side that we can reach it from, the side that we can see. And I kind of presumed that Bilgewater is that connects to Bilgewater and not Mist. So let's try one more again. Time again to try again. I think I got that, but whatever. Alright, back in the mist. Hey, what happens if I do this in the mist? If I play the needle in? What happens if I play the needle in for the wraiths? That's something I want to try. Hey, are you just really sad that you're dead? Would a little music chill you out? Oh, well, I didn't really have the opportunity to try. Nothing for you here. You are not wanted here. Oh, and then you attack me. Great. Good. You know... You know, asked and answered. It doesn't have to be a positive response, but it was a response. That's so cool. What a game. Did you not take a shot at that? I can't fault you for not. Ow, okay. Well. I have fallen in grub water, so I'm just gonna go ahead and have the fight against Chain Hulk here. So I can get enough healing back to make the grub water not a thing. Excellent. Oh, I took off my, thing that makes the magnetite brooch that makes the rosary come to me once it's fallen off of the enemies. Hua. You saw how angry they are. There's no way in heck I was gonna try. Yeah. Again, completely fair. I'm sort of like testing stuff out. I made myself some popcorn during the break too, which I realized was a bad plan because I absolutely shouldn't be eating with a microphone directly in front of my face. But if I don't eat the popcorn soon, then it will become cold. I still think there has to be something I'm missing. Not, you've told me, Fox, not in terms of, like, an item or something, but there has to be some lead that I'm not seeing particularly well. Okay, nope. Fuck, okay. We're gonna try to go through the mists exactly one more time. And if I just crash in there again, then I'm gonna put that off for another day. Just gonna, well, I didn't want to go into the grub water twice, but I have. Just gonna go ahead and fight the Chain Hulk and get that silk back. Why have I not used bringing Silky back for one of these stream titles? Like, I guess because it's bad. Oh, that makes sense. I was just thinking, I dropped my cocoon like 3 or 4 rooms in, but if the rooms change from time to time, then of course it would make sense for the cocoon to like just be sort of dropped right at the beginning. That's very kind design. Oop. Okay. Sorry, it took a second to crunch a triple handful of popcorn. Nope. Hang on. Huh, I still can't get up that way, huh? Ow. Then why did I try to do it again? Great question, May. I don't have an answer. So going back sort of doesn't do anything either. Motherfuck. Alright, so we're gonna not go into the mist again right now. I'm gonna save that for another time. Do I want to do bile water again? Sure, let's walk through bile water again, now that we have access to the harpoon. Because there's definitely some spaces in there that I couldn't get to because I did not have the grapple hook, and now I have the grapple hook. So, let's grapple the hook. Should I go see Styx real quick first? I'm gonna be over there. I guess I will. Oh, one of the other things that happened during the time I was playing off stream was that I kept running into, say the name right, he's not a typeface, Garmon, as I was going through the Citadel, and he seemed to be getting further and further up every time, which, good for him. Makes me a little nervous about what's going to happen, you know, once he gets all the way to the top. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, just dodged right into it. Been just a little too long, forgot all of the tells. Shoot. Okay, nope, I've fallen down here with crocodillos. Void Stranger, you fallen.jpg. Oh, I just got that joke. Anyway. Did I talk about Blade Stranger on stream? I don't think I have. Oh, how is your, while I'm just getting back to the fucking place I mean to go, how is your apple bread? Because it looked incredible. Okay, well, no, we're just gonna not engage crocodillos. Well, what did I just say? It was delicious, wonderful. I'm just gonna parachute pant my way over there. Damn. That's okay. I never made it before. The crust upon it was so tasty. Terrific. It's really nice when you, like, try out a new thing and it pops up, like, much better than expected. You get to avoid that first pancake problem. I should just re-equip the magnetite brooch, I think. I suppose I can do that down here. There's a bench over here where Styx is. Styx didn't come down to see us. That's interesting. Yes, they were creepy. I still hope they're okay. I'm hoping for a similar luck tomorrow. Are you just making another one, or are you making something else? I'm doing a few things I've never done before, so fingers crossed. Wonderful. I'm going to try to make some apple butter and also can it when and if it turns out decent. Hell yes. Did you? Oh, right. Forgot about the traps. Wonderful. I don't know if this is necessarily my business. Why do you have access to so many apples that you're trying to get rid of? Or not get rid of, but, you know, use.
Friend.
This is the one that's a double. Yes. Okay. And that one goes across the area. I'm really glad that I remembered how to look for those after the first one. I mean, when I went and picked some apples in an orchard, we have a large... Oh, right, you said! I had forgotten, I'm sorry. You went to go do apple picking. And I made an apple pie last week, and it was ugly, but it was okay taste-wise. Okay. I'll be using the rest of them this week because we're going again this Saturday. That's lovely. It's just a never-ending cycle of apples and affection. Which is the name of my yacht rock album. It's not dropping anytime soon. Okay, which the hell way are we going? And we're certainly going to the left. That drops down. I actually don't know what's down there. No. Alright. So over this way is where the motherfucker was that tried to drag me off to jail. Or that did successfully drag me off to jail. And now that's just sort of an empty area with one of the ghillie suit motherfuckers in it. Just gonna flit over this way. Which I think going further back over this way takes us into the mist again. So, yeah. There's clearly one of Chakra's chakras, which was fun to say, up there. I can't reach up there, and I don't think there's a way to go up this way to get around to it. So I'm not quite sure how I meant to get up to her. Come back here, nerd. Okay, so that's not it. Does the harpoon work for that? Probably not, right? No. I can, like, basically leap into a wall, but that's not useful. Damn. Okay. Knew those fuckers in the. Oh, good. You are. Listen. I am happy to see that you're still alive. I am. We're going to talk to you and see if you've chilled out a little bit. No.
Tending to the more so.
Right, I'm going to be hissing again because that's how the text is written. I apologize if that hissing is a problem for you.
Tending to the morsels is such a delicate task and requires much patience. Let me toil for you, mistress, under your exquisite protection.
Sure. Again, I did not agree to be your dom. I'm having a big bowl of strawberry shredded wheat. That does sound very tasty. Is it the mini wheats or is it the mega wheats? Which is how it just arrived in my brain. I suppose that, like, they're not really called that, are they? They don't have a... Because technically the big wheat wafers are the default size, and the mini wheats that you see around more commonly are, like, supposed to be smaller. They're the mini ones. Ow. Okay, well, not ow, but... Which way? Left. I just want to see if there's anything I can get done in here that I hadn't previously, and I'm starting to think that there isn't. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. No, no one stop it. Cease. Not Bevanfield. What the fuck is it called? I'm not gonna get to that. It's fine. Baby wheat. I don't hate that. I like that the... it was a while ago. I don't know if they are still doing it, but which one is mini wheat? Is it Post or Nabisco? Is it Post or is it General Mills? I think it's Post. Whichever cereal company it is, they had, like, in June, because obviously, Pride-themed cereal boxes with all of their mascots. Which kind of, like, led me to think, first of all, why these particular mascots on your Pride box? And second, where do they fit in the LGBTQ spectrum? I think I decided that mini wheat specifically was just there to be an ally, but the kind of ally that flies that waves the progress pride flag and not the ally flag.
Friend.
think I said that Snap, Crackle, and Pop were a gay asexual polycule. That post doesn't exist anymore, does it? No, I'm never going to be able to find it. Fuck it.
Friend!
Oh, right. I was gonna go get more, I was gonna get more blue juice from, xylitol, but that's not happening right now. It's like how jokes used to be, where they'd propagate in slightly varied forms by everyone who hears them, and no one knows exactly where they came from. Yeah, right? Memes are oral history of a culture. Don't let anyone fucking tell you otherwise. Ow. Yeah. Shit, that's way too close. Yeah, it's fine. The belt protected us from the blast, but... I would still rather have healed. Hmm. Okay. Sorry, I just went ahead and finished off that popcorn. Not finished off, there's still a lot more. It was a bad choice to make it, but I had made it is the thing. And now I'm afraid of wasting it. Just a little hungrier than usual during stream time because, like I said, Riley went out walking for like an hour and a half. It turns out that's a tiring activity. Come on.
Friend!
Nope. So I think... there might actually not be anything of interest for us in file water right now. Except chakra, and we can't get to chakra for some reason. Well, not for some reason, we just can't get up there. And I am not sure what tool would allow us to get up there. We could maybe... hang on. I think I had an idea. I want to try something. Uh-huh. Alright. Come back down here. Oh, apparently we maxed out our shards. So that's good. I forgot that you could dive straight down. You're one of the few enemies that being directly under does not actually stop. So the thought I had, I guess I'll explain it while I'm running back, because I have nothing else to talk about at the moment. I think what I can do is once I'm in that room where chakra is close, but I cannot get there, is maybe convince one of these big green round bugs to spawn. And drag them over there and do a dash bounce on top of. To get me just that little bit more height. Because I remember there's a way you can get into Blue Lake in the original Hollow Knight early if you can do that jump very well by going into that second entrance above Salubria's shop. Uh-huh. Ow. No, stop it, and especially don't have another one of you. I'd really like to have the capability to take care of them, but I think that's not happening. Oh no, bugs don't spawn in this room. Well, crap crud. Alright, well, let's make our way over to the Bellway, I guess, and that'll at least give us the capability to get out of here. Thought I could outrun the darts. Thought I could outrun them. Yeah, okay. So, this time, we're not going to stop in Vile Water like at all. We're not going to stop, we're not going to do fights, we're going to run past fucking everything. Just to get to the Bellway, just to make it back to, oh, where do we want to go next? Grand Bellway? Where, is there anywhere on our map that isn't particularly filled in? There's some areas in Hunter's March. That we could go to that aren't filled in yet on the map, but I think I do just want to go to the Grand Bellway and do a couple of things over in the Citadel. If nothing else, to feel like I've achieved something before I quit the stream. Or I guess I have achieved something. I went and helped Sherm out with her medicine thing. That was nice. That's helping people. I was going to go through Vile Water, forgot. That's what I get for rushing. Just found the trap again. Well, I got onto that wall. Okay, so this has gone extraordinarily poorly. But that's okay. Do I have anything that, like, lets me carry silk around? I have the silk eater. That'll fill our thing enough so I can get rid of the grub water at least. Well, and then I fell right into the grub water again, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Strikes and gutters, ups and downs. Okay. I'm just gonna... Well, I really thought I could knock you away as you went past me, but it doesn't look like that was the case. I should just go do something else rather than trying to keep going that way. What's the quickest way out of here? Back across Centers Road and down to the Bellway and Greymore? That's still a long way. But it's a much easier way than going through Vile Water, so whatever, that's fine. We'll just do that. Fuck it, what you're doing isn't working. Try something else. Everything's connected. We'll get back to it eventually. going to try and quietly float my way past these crocodillos. Oh, sure, why not? Let's fight you. We're right here. I guess the reason why not is that you're actually quite tough and very much in danger of killing me. Alright, that's fine. Got there. Completely okay. We just drop back down this way. I don't have to fight you. I'm going past you. We'll just drop and rest on that bench. Over near the little platforming path. Oh, shit. It's okay. I didn't run directly into a bug or anything. It's fine. Oh, right. Okay, hang on. I can do that better. There's a patch of rosary in this room that I haven't picked up yet because it's like on the other side of a massive gap. But I've just realized that we have the harpoon now, so I can just do a long jump that way and then... Well, I mean, if I do it right. I didn't do it right. I have to do it right in order for it to work. But... do a long jump and then harpoon our way over there. Yeah, almost worked. It was very close to working. It was working adjacent. There we are. Managed it. All that for like 20 rosary, but it's the principle of the thing. They thought that they could, so they did. Yep, that fall damage is fine. I'm just gonna drop all the fucking way down. All the way down to the ground. Actually, let's stop in halfway home real quick. To rest at this bench. So that if I become incautious and die to something, I won't have to run quite as far. And this way to the bellway. Can't remember if there's things down here, but there aren't.
Ada!
Call our wonderful puppy. And here we are. So, speaking of being able to get to places we couldn't before, up at the top left of this map, there's a bench next to a vertical shaft. We could not get up that vertical shaft before because it was full of, we were meant to, like, grapple hook our way up it and we didn't have the hook yet. But we do now. I went up that shaft on off stream just to prove that I could, but I didn't go through the door on the other side. Largely because one of the things that denote our main objectives is on the other side of that door, quite close. So I didn't want to go very far down that road. Off stream, but we're on stream now. So let's see. I should switch out my blue needle since I'm out of juice for it. Change it to something else, the flea brew maybe? Go ahead and take out these couple choristers down here in revenge. I think the parry is the only thing from Hornet's boss fight kit that's still missing from ours. And I sort of understand why. I feel like maybe it might make combat feel a little too passive. I understand why that's not like one of the first things we got. I'm actually curious if we'll have it at all by the end of the game. No. Is it going to be easier to go all the way up here? Yeah, it is actually, even with these fights. I'll just let you leap right over me, it's fine. Basically throwing your javelin. Yeah. What the shit is that song called? I'm never going to remember it. It's certainly not while I'm trying to do other stuff. It's fine. Let's hop up here. I think there's still, yeah, one of these Elliots. And, fuck. I'm begging you to stop. Crunch. There we go. I think there's one of those fuckers that throws bells over here too, but yeah. It's fine, I can just sort of not. There we go, that went about as well as it could have gone. Let me run back this way, there's gonna be a couple of the loos to hop over. No, I didn't mean to activate. Yes, I'm going. No, that's great. I know that you want. I know that you're requesting the songs. I know that you're requesting the songs. I swear to you, I'm getting to it. I'm doing it right now. Holy shit. What else have we been doing? We finished watching Cells at Work. We end up watching a lot of anime in the house. Because we just like anime. And we had watched a little bit of Cells at Work and kind of bounced off it a little bit. Came back to it, and it's pretty good. Oh, you know what else we fucking finished over the last couple days? I'm going to get this wrong because it's one of the, like, light novel titles that's 13 words long. Reborn as a vending machine, Now I Wander the Dungeon, I think it's called. It's an isekai where a guy, like, dies in a traffic accident and is reborn in another world as a vending machine because his vending machines are his special interest. Mel watched that recently and said it was good. Which? Cells or vending machine? Cells at Work. It is good. It's nice. It's using its... It is a little... How do I want to phrase this idea? I like its stories, and I like the fact that they keep its... High Halls is apparently the name of this zone we've just moved into. The area at the top of the shaft that I was talking about earlier. So we're going to have fun going through here. Oh, both series of it. I need to, not need to, but would like to, watch Cells at Work Black also. Because from the description that the description is that it's like just a much darker, not much darker, but whereas the main series of Cells at Work is mostly, I'm going to finish the sentence before dealing with whatever the hell that is mostly like mostly benign stuff, and then the, like, final couple of episodes are a little bit more serious. I'm told that Cells at Work Black starts a lot darker and just sort of continues there. Because it's about, like, kind of more serious ailments. I don't know, I think the reason we bounced off it the first time is because all of the characters felt just a little flat. But, like, actually sitting through, like, 5 or 6 episodes and giving them a chance to, like, spread out, it became a lot nicer. I sort of don't like the fact that, like, Red Cell kind of faded into the background for the last half of the series. But what are you going to do? Transportation isn't necessarily, like, the glamorous thing. Alright, so... That's really fun and interesting. So, there was an enemy over here I wasn't engaging with. With a gold helmet. And... once it started moving around, it summoned a bunch of cogwork bugs to flit around it like a shield. Huh. You want to go up or down here? Well, there's not a... down is the way that goes to the icon we're trying to go to. So let's go up then. And see what we can get to up here. Oh, you're fun. You have kind of that liar symbol on your head that you're just kind of whipping around. No, I can't get up there. Right, that's actually a lot easier to handle than I thought it might be. I was a little intimidated by it the first time. Two of you at once, I think, might be a little rowdy. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over here. Can you follow me this far? You can. Okay, but that's fine. That's a much easier battlefield for me. Ow, okay. Come back. We really enjoyed vending machine anime too. We usually love when... Okay. So we came into a new room with a whole bunch of spikes in it, but there was a way to go slightly down. So we did that. And there was a switch, which is leading to more down and more spikes. But the walls aren't smooth, so that we can't leap back up them, so I guess we're here now. We like a lot when, like, the premise is clearly goofy as shit, but they use it to tell, like, pretty fun stories. And, vending machine is absolutely that. Oh, just racks upon racks of those cogwork bugs, huh? Yeah. Inspect. Shell plates and cogs that could be fashioned into a flying automaton. Oh, if we had craft metal, we could turn that into a tool for us. We could have an option. Damn, this is... hey, you're getting a fucking marker. So that I can remember where you are when I have craft metal again. There are a few things I like in video games more when we have a little friend that flies around us and does all the hitting for us. Ah, shit. Okay. We just gotta... Right, I fell for the trap. I went to go hit the shard bundle, and turns out there's one of the big mites back here. It's okay, we took care of it. How are we supposed to get back up? I guess we're not. I guess we just keep going down. Ow, okay. You're gonna try that again the other way? Okay, we're gonna try that again. So I guess hitting a wall stops the parachute pant from parachuting. I see you. I see that cracked window. Led into a little pipe works area. Ah, shit, that's one of the moth bats. Oh shit, that's two of the moth bats. I don't want to fight two of you in a space where I have to jump to do everything. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh, no. I was gonna see if there was another way I could go, but no, I have to go through this. Oh, you fell in the water, thus rendering you useless for the remainder of the fight. Oh, is that... Oh, that's neat. There's a little waterfall in the foreground, although I guess it's also in the ground. Mid-ground? On the plane where we are, because when I slash the needle in it, it's splashing. Love that. Oh, you're much bigger than I thought you were. I thought I was far enough away that I wouldn't get hit by that, but it turns out I wasn't. Oh, that's a long distance I have to go to get back to that, huh? Where are we at? 10:52? Fuck it. Let's make another run at that. Gonna go ahead and do that one more time. Now that we know what's over there, it'll go just a little bit faster. Oh shit. Well, I've apparently activated the spiders in here, so that's cool. Alright, I think the game is telling me that it wants me to quit for the moment. So, you know what? It's fine. We're almost at time to end anyway. Let's just do that. Midground, also known as Midgard. Right, the human realm. I like current ground, too. What's the underworld in that mythology? Because I know Midgard is our plane and Asgard is the god plane, and then there's another one that like ogres and trolls come from, but I can't remember what it's called. I'll do the outro stuff while I wait for that answer to arrive. So hey, that's been the stream. I've been Remy. Next stream is going to be on what? Friday? Friday. Nope, Tuesday. Today's Sunday. Bad with time. Next stream is going to be Tuesday, where we're going to be doing more of this. Let's fuck up high halls. Why not? We'll plan on that being what we're doing. The algorithm things, you could do them. You could hit the subscribe or the bell or the fucking like or leave a comment. Whatever you feel like. It would make me happy personally, but it's not really... I'm not interested in growing the channel in that way. I think that's it. There's actually quite a few realms, but the giants come from Jotunheim. Oh, right, I knew that. Because fucking, God of War. The frost giants from the frost realm. Terrible cold. Uh, shit. Everything went out of my brain. Thank you to Fox and Freric and Cat for being in chat. Always happy to have you. Thank you to anyone who was sitting in chat and chose to remain quiet. You are valuable, and I enjoy your presence. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you to anyone who is watching this as a VOD. I hope you are having a good time in the time and space you currently occupy. And I think that's everything. Love you. Have yourself a good night.